Now at 6 o'clock, Helene displaced more than 12,000 people in western North Carolina. Those folks now scattered across campers, hotels, even friends' couches. And people tell us daily about the problems they've had getting help from the federal government.
Investigative reporter Naomi Coles is digging deeper into FEMA under fire.
Paul Marcus, in his own words, has no aces left in the hole.
I want them to know that we're making it, barely.
A Helene landslide took his mobile home in Spruce Pine.
I worked so hard to finally get a place to call home, and it's gone.
Now he and wife Teresa are making it through the winter on the goodwill of others. People like C.G. Dellinger with Spruce Pine's First Baptist Church.
It's going to be cold, so they're going to need the heat. Because a lot of them are still not, they don't have power. Well, I'll be in touch next week.
If it went for CG, we'd done been froze by now.
We're trying to get all those families in campers or in temporary shelter.
These campers and RVs and tiny homes, are they coming from the federal government or are they coming from donators?
They're all coming from donators or private organizations that have raised the funding.
As donated trailers pour into western North Carolina by the hundreds, FEMA's own temporary trailer rollout has lagged.
We have one FEMA trailer that's here that we've been told about.
Throughout the winter, we're checking on folks left homeless by Helene and those helping them, like Sylvie Langevin with the RISE organization out of Concord. Many have gotten some form of financial or hotel aid from FEMA, but problems like delays, denials, hotel vouchers running out or too far from home are still everywhere.
So when they can't reach them, they just put the case on hold.
No one can tell me a timeline or when. It's just pending. It's been pending now for several months.
FEMA leadership twice ignored our interview requests to address these issues. On our third try, they told us they were responding to the California fires and would only answer questions in writing.
The testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
This 4-hour congressional hearing with FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell in November holds some clues about the systemic problems in play.
I was there. My area was very hard hit. It should not be up to disaster survivors to navigate the bureaucratic labyrinth in their time of need.
Congresswoman Fox, I completely agree that our programs can be very complicated, and I have worked hard over the last 3.5 years to try to minimize the bureaucracy and make it easier for people to gain access to our program.
Chairwoman Fox is right. Those issues about programs and being denied, this is not new. This has been going on for a while. It happened in the Trump administration.
Western North Carolina doesn't have the time to wait for the federal government to sort all this out. Winter is here now. CG got Paul and Teresa out of the tent they had been in for 40 days.
It was life or death at that point for us.
But today, the future is still gray. All of the people living in campers that you just saw, each of them is also struggling with either a chronic health issue or was dealing with being sick at some point while living in that temporary housing. Reporting in the studio, Naomi Coles, WBTV on your side.
All right, Naomi, thank you for a very powerful story there. We're committed to following up and sharing the stories of those weathering Helene this winter. You can contact Naomi at naomi.coles@wbtv.com. Again, that's naomi.coles@wbtv.com. If you have a story you think she should know about,